The Israeli Navy, with 45 patrol vessels and 5 submarines, is unlikely to cause Iran to quiver at sea. But that is about to change. Israel just got a Dragon. The INS Draken is Israel's latest attack submarine, measuring 225 feet long, weighing 2,400 tons, and costing $650 million. The most modern submarine the country has ever had, INS Draken, was constructed specifically for underwater surveillance and special operations in the Mediterranean Sea. Israel equips the Draken with the most advanced capabilities an Israeli submarine has ever possessed, enabling it to navigate the oceans with the necessary dominance. Modern propulsion. 3 of Israel's 6 submarines are from the Dolphin. The Dolphin 1 class comprises 3 submarines, including the Draken, while the other 3 belong to the more recent Dolphin 2 class. The Dolphin Air Independent Propulsion Systems, AIP systems, propel 2-class submarines, while normal diesel-electric propulsion systems power Dolphin 1 submarines. AIP systems are more sophisticated and current. They allow submarines to traverse longer distances at quicker speeds and with greater operational flexibility, all without having to emerge frequently to recharge their batteries, which makes submarines far less hidden than they would like to be. It's the next big thing in submarine construction. The world's most powerful governments have extensively invested in it. China recently debuted the Type 039 AUN class of submarine. It is the largest class of AIP submarines in the world. In the Type 212A class of submarines operated by the German and Italian fleets, Germany is developing some AIP submarines for itself, while Italy is producing for Israel. Because of improved technology, the United States, United Kingdom, Russia, France, and other countries now use AIP submarines. These AIP system-powered submarines, like the Draken, can stay submerged for weeks at a time while remaining exceedingly silent beneath the surface, ready to strike unsuspecting targets. The Draken's AIP system generates up to 4,243 shaft horsepower, allowing the sub to reach a top speed of 25 knots and a range of 2,800 miles, more than 1.5 times the radius of the moon armaments. Plenty of weaponry. The Draken wouldn't be much of a Dragon if it didn't have firepower. The submarine can launch nuclear and conventional explosives from any of its 6.533mm and 4.650mm torpedo tubes, the UGM-84 Sea Harpoon anti-ship missiles, Triton anti-helicopter missiles, and the famous Popeye Turbo, a turbofan-powered submarine-launched cruise missile with a range of at least 932 miles, are among the missiles that could end up in the Draken's lungs. The Popeye Turbo missiles are usually considered capable of carrying a 200-kiloton nuclear warhead. As part of its hidden nuclear arsenal, Israel will have a second strike capability. One heavyweight torpedo in this lineup will be the Sea Hake Mod 4, an export variant of the DM-2A4 Seehecht wire-guided torpedoes manufactured by Atlas Electronic for German Navy submarines. With the addition of VLS tubes, even heavier and larger explosives may be too long to store and discharge in the ship's hull, may now have a chance vertically. The Draken's armament storage capacity is 16 torpedoes and mines, which is sufficient to compete even with America's Virginia-class submarines to some extent. The Draken's large capacity can be attributed to its massive sails, surpassing the sails of all its predecessors by more than double. This means more space to store more weapons. This was initially a question. Whether this transaction involves guns, submersible vehicles, aerial drones, or other intelligence-gathering technology, the goal is undoubtedly to increase the amount of explosives. Israel seeks to maximize the firepower within a $650 million black cylinder while considering other potential applications. Upon commissioning sometime next year, the Draken will become one of Israel's most formidable deterrents, compelling even its most powerful adversary, Iran, to refrain from attacking Israel. However, if Iran refuses to be deterred and takes that shot, it will face not only Israel and a convoy led by Draken, but also the United States, led by the American Draken family, which is equivalent to the Virginia-class submarines. The United States and Israel enjoy a relationship that other countries should be jealous of. For decades, the two countries have been partners, defending one another without limit. The two nations have collaborated to develop military weaponry that currently dominates the battlefield. These include the Iron Dome air defense system, the most widely used air defense system in the world. Israel also designed the Iron Beam, the world's first real laser weapon, with the United States in mind. They have also acquired military equipment worth billions of dollars, from fighter jets to missiles. The most recent of these deals occurred in August, when the United States approved the sale of approximately $20 billion worth of tank ammunition, explosive mortar cartridges, army vehicles, and fighter jets to Israel. As the Israel-Gaza conflict continues, the U.S. gives Israel $3.8 billion in annual military aid under a 10-year pact designed to ensure Israel's qualitative military advantage over the hostile forces that surround it. Indeed, there is a friendly relationship between the United States and Israel. So, if Iran launches a large-scale attack on Israel, it could expect to face not just an Israeli fleet headed by the INS Draken attack submarine, but also an American fleet led by a Virginia-class attack submarine. The Virginia-class submarines are easily the most powerful attack submarines in the world. The Virginia-class submarines, nuclear-powered and equipped with capabilities that not only shock but also drill large holes in targets, are the ultimate machines designed to eliminate enemy submarines. The submarines, which cost between $2.8 and $4.3 billion, are the most recent additions to the U.S. Navy fleet. Therefore, they have cutting-edge stealth, intelligence gathering, and weapon system technology. The design of Virginia-class submarines includes a wide range of open ocean and littoral duties, such as anti-submarine warfare and intelligence gathering. The USS Virginia, the first of the Virginia-class submarines, is the first U.S. Navy submarine to be entirely computer-designed. She was handed to the Navy in 2004, but she didn't have much time to appreciate her new surroundings because she was dispatched to support the global war on terrorism the following year, where she demonstrated her strength in bright, indomitable colors. The submarine has a maximum speed of 35 knots, which is 40% faster than the Israeli Draken. A General Electric SG-9 nuclear reactor powers the propulsion system of the USS Virginia. The American boat also has an unlimited range for up to 30 years, a feat that the Draken cannot match. Virginia-class submarines can weigh up to 10,200 tons, making them more than 4 times as heavy as the INS Draken. As a modern warship, the USS Virginia, like her siblings, features significant advances not present in earlier U.S. submarines or any other submarine in the world. These new ideas include unified modular masts, which have a standard shape and can be put together to make a single system. This system can hold, raise, and support the most advanced mast-mounted antennas and sensors in the U.S., like the U-shaped large aperture bow sonar, lightweight wide aperture arrays on the port and starboard sides, the ATB-29 towed passive array for rearward detection, and more. All of this results in a healthy and efficient perception of the surroundings, providing the submarines with a sense-first, kill-first advantage over their opponents. Each Virginia-class submarine carries 65 missiles and torpedoes, including the UGM-84 sub-Harpoon missile, the innovative anti-ship and land attack dual-purpose Tomahawk, and Mark 48 advanced capability heavyweight guided torpedoes. According to open-source budget records, Virginia-class submarines might enhance their invincibility by becoming the first to use high-energy laser weapons. As the Israel-Gaza conflict enters its second year, the forces involved stockpile weaponry and military equipment to gain an advantage over one another. Their supporters, such as Iran for Gaza and the United States for Israel, are becoming increasingly involved by the minute. They initiate a massive bombardment of the enemy, obfuscating the distinction between indirect and direct assistance and causing the ground to tremble. The mix of spectacular international drama affects the lives of tens of millions of people worldwide. This has to cease. To conclude, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.